This week, you may have been expecting to see Afrojack on this show. Now, I was too. In fact, we had him booked over a month ago. That was until this weekend when Def Jam decided that we weren't big enough for him and bumped us so we could do some other late-night show. The reason? That show's on a network, even though it's syndicated and not seen nationwide. Now, even more ironic is the fact that we actually get more viewers on Skee Live than that other show, since not only is this the biggest music show in primetime, but Access and Mark Cuban re-air this show multiple times throughout the week. Not to mention the best ofs we air a few times each season. Oh yeah. I also have the biggest radio shows in the country, including Kiss FM, Sirius XM, iHeartRadio, plus the million people who have our Skee 24/7 app. And you can even catch us reaching 60 million more people monthly, since our videos are everywhere from 7-Eleven to Denny's to airports to mobile phones. So if you do the basic addition, well, anyways, let's take digits out of the equation, as not everyone excels in math. Life is not always just about numbers. Instead, let's look at the audience. Now, I don't mean to get into bashing anybody, but the demographics over there show that the average viewer is over 50 years old. I'm sure that's who's buying the latest EDM album. I mean, it's like me having Barry Manilow on this show. We're probably a bit under his target audience age range. Now, as for Skee Live viewers, you are the tastemakers and trendsetters. My audience, you all, have proven to be cutting edge and tune in to find the hottest, newest talent that others don't care about. From Kendrick Lamar to Lorde to Lady Gaga, I've always been focused on being ahead of the curve, even when it wasn't popular. Because of this and fans like you, I've been able to make the jump from mixtapes to the internet to radio, now television, without any major agency, label, or corporation behind me. As a kid, it was my dream to work in the music business. Once I did, I soon grew to hate the mentality record labels typically have, and the archaic way they operate is laughable, especially when it's a brand with as much legacy as Def Jam. They always go for what's immediate and short-term instead of having a long-term vision. Now, you can look at the invention of the MP3, the internet, and now the streaming revolution to prove my point. And they wonder why things like the fact that even digital music sales dropped for the first time this year. I take their actions as a personal insult, not just to me, but to all of us. They even had the nerve to ask us to move this show taping until tomorrow if we wanted him, which obviously wouldn't work for so many reasons, but also was basically telling me to cancel our other guests, Casey Veggies and Dizzy Wright, who flew out just for this. Now, unlike Def Jam, when I say I'm doing something and commit, I actually do it. Keeping your word is one of the keys to being successful in life. You know what, though? Everything happens for a reason. I'm actually happy we were able to have more time to showcase a young talent who's about to explode, one who's doing it independently, and although he may not have the name recognition in the mainstream world that Afrojack has, will be someone I promise you look back on years from now and remember seeing him on TV first right here. Because that's what we are, trendsetters. We don't follow the rest, and like the artists you see here, we create our own lane by following our intuitions and supporting good music with or without major label backing. I don't care where you come from or if you're signed or not. Good music is good music. In fact, to show my commitment to those talented artists, I want to open up this stage to the hottest artists that I haven't even heard of yet. Today, I'm announcing the Red Pill contest, where we're going to give away artists a chance to be featured on our Spotlight segment and even invite one to Los Angeles to perform with the Skee Live band on a Skee Live show right here in front of millions. Artists, I invite you to log on to www.skee.co right now and post your music. And everyone else, let us know what songs you're feeling and who you think should hit this stage next. Now, this doesn't mean we're not going to have major label artists, including Def Jam ones, as they still comprise the majority of the guests. It just means we don't really care if you're signed or not. We're just committed to bring you the best talent in the world on the best music show in the world, Skee Live. Thank you for being a part of the movement. Now, let's show them our power.